For a certain amount of decades, kids and adults everywhere on Saturday morning gathered around and watched College Game Day, as they were kind of the face of college football media. And now you even got Bignoonkickoff joining that conversation. But for the past 3 years, you've had this guy named Josh Pate who has came in and is quickly becoming the new face of college football media. But before I talk about him currently, I want to talk about his come up and how he got to where he is now. But before that though, I want to say like and subscribe, share with your friends, make sure you add Josh Pate, as I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers before May. Now, before becoming who he is now and working with 247 Sports, Pate described himself as a kid that kind of floated through high school, floated through college, but at some point he decided to drop from college for a while and decided to work at a fabric warehouse. Now, while working at that warehouse, that's kind of where he discovered what he wants to do with his career. Yeah, he could punch in and out every day, but he decided to chase what his passion was for and what he loved. And what he loves is college football. And how he did that was when he worked at the fabric warehouse in Columbus, Georgia, he would drive his truck to work and he would always listen to sports talk radio shows. And the guy he would all listen to that did sports talk radio was Colin Cowherd, as he told Bear Sports Media that he would pay attention to how Cowherd would bring in a segment, or how he would tee up a guest, or how he would toss to a break, and he was fascinated by the way of all of it. The only problem is he really didn't have no way of getting into the industry. As we all know the saying, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So that's when Pate thought of the idea of hitting up a host at WIOL, a ESPN radio affiliate in Columbus, Georgia, and asking him to come in and let him observe. But Pate knew he needed practice, so what he would do is he would turn down his radio in his truck and he would practice his own lines, and he would pretend like he's talking to the radio. And after all, this practice paid off. One random day, one of the co-hosts of the afternoon shows he listened to decided to call in sick. This led to him getting his big opportunity. As Pate said, that day they did a caller-based show and he loved it. And after that, they never took him off air. Now, Pate worked at the WIOL radio station in Columbus, Georgia for about 2.5 years until he was approached by a NBC or ABC affiliate. Now, it was two different sources that said two different things. But he was approached by that affiliate and he was offered a job. And this person approached Pate with the job of having his own college football television show. Now, Pate took him up on his offer and said yes, but he started to know it was more out there, as Pate noticed that Facebook streaming and YouTube streaming, and probably just streaming in general, was becoming more of a bigger, popular thing, and it was a gateway to becoming a mainstream media person. And this came about because Pate wants to own more of his content, and Pate and the radio station came to an agreement to let Pate use the radio station to produce his own content. Thus, the Late Kick Josh was born. Now, it took the show about 2 years to really start gaining traction, but it finally caught the eyes of executives of 247 Sports and CBS. So Shannon Terry of 247 Sports hit Josh Pate up and offered him a job, basically. And this was simply because 247 Sports was looking for a refreshing face in the college football media world, and they were looking to start live streaming a lot more. As 247 Sports noticed Pate's analysis was different from, regular college football media analysis. Like Herb Street and Desmond Howard of ESPN, they cool and all, but Josh Pate just do it a little bit different, as he will make you look at your team in a different perspective. Not only that, he will also really not have any biased intake when it comes to doing his takes, but you can also tell he does his homework on teams and players he's talking about. So in January of 2020, Josh Pate joins 247 of CBS Sports. And due to his hard work and dedication there, he has grown a fan base and consistently got new contracts there. As if you take a look at his first couple of weeks in 247 Sports, and then you take a look at just this past week at 247 Sports. Pate also does a couple live shows every week. Not only that, he also tours around college football during the season. And Pate fan base has gotten to know him, as they know he doesn't like casuals when it comes to college football, and they know he really isn't a fan of fall weddings. And his fans have shown love for him, as they've even shown up to College Game Day with Late Kick Josh Pate signs. As Pate's show is just successful, as he even got a sponsor from Academy Sports and Outdoors. And CBS has given him TV time, as more so recently, he's been on CBS Sports on their college football show. And, this just helps him build a fan base, as some people don't really watch YouTube as much as other people. So the people that watch more TV than YouTube, it gives them a chance to get to know who Josh Pate is, and it gives them the opportunity to check out more Josh Pate content on YouTube. And not only that, you have other companies such as On3, that is another recruiting site, that just like how 247 got Josh Pate, they got another person over on On3 that talks about college football. But it's also giving more opportunity to people that haven't gone the traditional media member route to show what they're capable of without having all the qualifications that these big companies want. And while that's good and all, we all know Josh Pate's success at 247 Sports really wouldn't be much without producer Jesse. Nah, but for real though, shout out to Josh Pate and everything he's doing over there at 247 Sports. Also, make sure you add him on Twitter or wherever you can. Send him this video. But until next time, I'm out. Peace.